Welcome back, everybody. Captain Fumbles and Fumbles Roulette here, and playing more Dark Souls. Come at me, bro. Come on. You want some of this Edgar?
It's Edgar.
All right. So between the breaks, we repaired our weapon, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And we changed our outfit up a little bit.
Gotta show a little bit more skin, you know?
Gotta show some of that booty. So while we were on the break, there was a guy you came past, and I kind of asked you if he was going to stay alive or whatever. He's not going to, so I'm going to talk about him. He was a butcher dude with a cleaver, and that kind of freaks me out, because I'm not, like... So, there's a haunted house just down the road from me, you know. And it's a kind of a year-round haunted house. They, like, do haunted house for Christmas, Easter, all that shit.
Yeah.
And, I went, my brother, lived in Florida at the time. He's back here now, but he lived in Florida, and he came down here, and he's like, hey, I want to go haunted housing. Me and my girlfriend want to go haunted housing. And I was like, hey, girlfriend of the time, do you want to go... My girlfriend of the time. Alyssa, do you want to go... Do you want to go to a haunted house? He's like, I've never been to a haunted house. So I was like, okay, well, yeah, you're definitely going. Everybody's got to experience a haunted house once.
I would like to say I have not yet.
He will. Don't you worry. I'll do it. Okay. But, fat ugly people.
Yeah. They're so... Aww. Not even their mamas love them.
Not even their mom. Anyway, there's a haunted house nearby. They're like, the first time I went there, they sucked. It was basically a crappy maze with an overhead light, and they had these squares that were obviously cut out of the walls, and people would pull them off and yell boo, and that was about it. That was really about it to this haunted house. So, I thought that would be a great place for her to go to experience a first haunted house. It's not terrifying, it's not borderline, like, psychotic, it doesn't creep you out. So, I thought it'd be great. I about pissed myself this time when we went. So, we get in there, and way better production grade. Like, the rooms were built better, the maze was built better, it was just it was just creepy. That's just what it was. And, one of the rooms, they had a butcher in there. And that's where, like, I kind of got the thought from, because he just ran past the butcher guy. And so, one of the rooms had a butcher in it, and I was like, whatever, ooh, scary. She was scared, so I was like, hold my hand, you know, it's not as scary as you think it is. And I was like, whatever. And when I go through haunted houses, I'll make make one of them do the poopy thingy.
Alright, I'll make that. Well...
Because we were excited, because you didn't know they could do this, and then you watched the video, and a guy showed off that they poop. And
I gotta kill this one. There's an NPC invading. I'll do it when I revive them.
Okay. Well, anyways, we went to the haunted house, and she was scared. I didn't care about that butcher room. When I get scared, I start making jokes. It calms me down, makes me feel comfortable. Fuck you. It's my process. Ooh, dude, she is wrecking you. Buckethead is kicking your ass.
She's sacking.
But it kind of creeped me out. And the next room was probably one of my biggest fears in the world. Fuck clowns.
Yep.
Okay, my clown resonation of fear, and I can say, and I don't use the word literally, like in the sense of, oh my god, I'm gonna literally die. When I say it, I mean it. I have literally thrown my phone 3 times in my life. None of them were out of anger. All 3 times were because I was surfing on some... Oh, poop. Poop of fire. He poops fire.
Yeah.
But, all 3 times were because I was surfing some comedy website, whether it be 9gag or iFunny or something like that, and I came across a picture of a movie that I am terrified of, because I was really way too young to see this movie when it first came out. The movie is It. I'm not big into the horror genre of movies anyways. I don't really care. It's not something I enjoy. I don't get the thrill. I don't get the excitement out of it. Not a big deal for me. I was probably 10 when I saw It. They abduct children. He slaughters them. He kills them. That stuff freaks me out. And that movie freaked me out. And also, me and my brother used to play a game called Double Dragon. In Double Dragon, clowns come at you with knives, and they try and stab you, and that freaks me out. So, we're going through this haunted house. First room, I'm like, whatever, butcher dude, you think you're cool. He had like a pig mask on. It was really well done. And Next room, I'm like, don't worry, babe. Like, I don't say babe, but I was like, don't worry, toots. And this room isn't gonna be that big of a deal. We'll walk right through it. So walk right through that room. She holds my hand, kind of creeped out, whatever. The next room, I start walking and I hear a chuckle, and I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Like, I've got to be like, in my mind, I was like, I've got to be a man here. Like, she's gonna be scared, and I've got to be strong. Like, I can't puss out right about now. Like, she needs my strength for this room, like this haunted house, to get through. And so, I'm walking through with my brother and his girlfriend are in front. And the rule was, for the haunted house, you're not allowed to take your flashlights out. You can't take your cell phones. Boobies.
Little bit side.
Boobies.
Yeah, but she has a spider body.
And
It's a little bit weird.
whatever. Do you see the size of the mouth on it? But so I'm walking through, and I hear the chuckle, and I'm like, I gotta be a man here, okay? I gotta be
face
strong.
my fear.
I gotta face my fears for her, so that way she's not afraid of it. And so I walk in, and my stepbrother's in front of me, and he's like, the clown comes up to him and gets in his face and creeps him out, and he's like, I don't even care, dude. He's like, oh yeah, everyone's afraid of clowns. He turns around and he says, he's afraid of clowns. Thanks, bruh. No,
Thanks,
I could have went through here with him just getting like close to me or whatever and kind of chuckling or whatever. That I could have dealt with. He pulls out a knife and it looked real. I'm sure it was fake. Maybe it was real. I don't know. He pulls a knife out and he starts going and starts moving towards me. I back away. He moves faster. I move faster.
Oh, fuck.
For a brief second.
You dick.
For a brief second, I am being chased around a room by a psychotic clown man. I think I literally witnessed my worst nightmare. So, I'm being chased. You're so... You're
That
so
was
mad.
bullshit. It was bullshit.
You're so mad about
Your
that.
legs got me. Would have had it.
So, I'm being chased around this room by a psychotic clown man. My worst fears are recognizing I'm looking like a bitch in front of my girlfriend. It was the worst experience ever. Because I was just like, I can't, like, the rest of the maze, little girls with scissors and chasing you around and screaming. And, like, there was this one room where lights flashed, like car lights, and air horn went, and they had a piston that launched the lights straight at you. So, and you were in the first brief part of this is pitch black maze, where you run into a wall, move, it's a really small portion, and then you come into this pitch black hallway, and then the lights turn on, air horn, and that thing comes straight at you. Swear to God, I even fell for it. I was like, there's a car coming. Like, I'm gonna die from this car. But anyways, fuck clowns. On so many levels. There are 3 things in this world I am terrified, will not deal with. Clowns, fuck the ocean, and fuck space. Done.
I don't know. I don't have any of those fears. I mean, I get the like little tinglies when I was up in high buildings, like, you know.
Well, I mean, that's like a natural instinct. Like, you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fall.
Yeah.
Like, I don't personally have a problem with heights. I can get really, really high up there and not care. But, like, the first time I went to Chicago, I wanted to go on the Empire State Building.
Wrong
And
building, bud.
what's the one in Chicago?
It's
the Empire
called the
State
Sears
Building?
Tower.
Is it?
Sears. Yeah, it's the Sears. It's called Willis now.
I've got I have a lap.
You have the Hancock Tower and the Sears Tower.
I'm breaking the
Empire
fourth wall.
State, Empire State Building's in New York, bud.
I'm looking this up because I'm pretty sure I'm right here.
No. I'm pretty sure.
Nope, you're right, New York.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Sears Tower. Either way, sorry for that break. It was a Sears Tower, and I wanted to go up there, and I was all excited, and we went on the elevator. My mom is terrified of heights, so I was like, "We'll go up there. We're gonna go up there for a few minutes. You can hang out on against the wall. You can stay right next to the elevator. Me and Logan really want to go up there." We didn't go up there because me and my brother Logan felt really, really bad about making her go up there. And so we're just like, me and Logan looked at each other, and I was like, I'll take the bullet. Mom, I'm kind of scared to go up there. I'm really nervous. You know what? Can we not? And she's like, you don't have to do this because of me. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I don't, that's really tall. Like, I don't mind being on a ladder. That's too tall for me. That freaks me out. Eventually, I got to go up there. I took a Chicago trip with my dad for school, and we went up there. It was cool. there's a part in the building where it's like a little out dock, and then there's a glass floor. That freaked me out a little bit. Like, it wasn't so much that, like, I was like, I'm gonna die, don't put me out there. I walked all over that goddamn thing. I jumped on it. I didn't care. It's just looking down and seeing how far you can fall that freaks you out. It's not so much that you're going to fall. I knew that glass was sturdy. I knew it was strong. I knew I was going to stay up there perfectly fine. But just knowing that if I was going to fall, I was going to die, that creeps me out. Like, even just knowing that I'm going to fall and break a bone freaks me out. Like, if I'm going to fall and I'm going to get a bruise, whatever. Don't care. That's just, I'm fine with climbing ladders. If I'm going to fall and I'm like, if I go down, I'm dead. Naturally, as a human being wanting to survive, I'm just like, not really comfortable with up here, and so your body immediately rejects it and all. That's normal. My fear of clowns is completely irrational. There is no clown out there that's going to come for me and kill me, but I swear to God, if I ever have a birthday party and somebody invites a clown, whoever invited that clown is going to have a black eye by the end of the night. I don't even care if it's my girlfriend at the time. I will choke you out. Like, I don't hit women, but but I will choke a bitch out. No. And so, like,
oh, you cock, you did it again.
Like, that's not okay to do that to me. And, like, I'll go to the beach at the ocean. I will stick my feet in the water. I will stand a certain distance out there. But if it goes above my waist, you can keep going. My child could be out there drowning. Good luck, son or daughter. I don't care. Just good luck.
Now the ocean has you.
You will become a mermaid. Honey, we're gonna have to make another one. It's over. We'll make another one. And so, like, that's irrational. And space. Like, I'm never going to be an astronaut. I'm never gonna go out there. It's not gonna happen. So why am I afraid of it? Because, like I said in an earlier episode, I like breathing. That's a thing I enjoy doing, and I can't do it in water, and I can't do it in a vacuum, so I don't want to do it. Don't like pools. Don't like pools. That's like a big thing. I'm really weird. I'll go swimming. I'm fine with that. My irrational fear of pools. My irrational fear of the ocean is because I went down there one time and I almost drowned. Like, everyone's like, "Oh, you big baby." No. I went out to a sandbar and the current was too strong for me to swim back. And so I went down to a pier, and I was going to swim from pillar to pillar. Couldn't. My mom got, like, a gut feeling. She was like, Brandon should be on the shore by now. Like, Brandon should be here. And, by the way, while I'm walking across the sandbar to the pier, I walk past this guy, and he's just like, hey, look, a stingray. This is right around the time that one guy, I don't remember. Steve Irwin got stabbed through the chest by a stingray. So I'm just like, that's not cool. That thing could kill me. So I didn't want to be around that. Plus, I was like, I can't get injured because, like, if I need to swim back to shore, I can't be weakened. Like, this is a strong current. So I'm swimming from pillar to pillar. There's barnacles all up and down this. I didn't know they existed on those things. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was going to be a smooth piece of wood.
Yeah.
My feet are covered in the slimy gel from the barnacles and getting cut to hell because that's what barnacles do. And the top half are all dried barnacles. So my fingers are getting ripped open all the way to the shore. And eventually, my stepdad comes swimming across. He used to be a lifeguard. And he grabs the float. He puts it around me. I'm panicking, so I put it on quickly. One of the barnacles pop it. I hear it pop. I pushed my stepdad's head underwater, and I swam to the shore with every mind of my being. I do not remember that. I remember hearing it pop. I remember maybe pushing his head underwater, and then I remember crawling on the shore. That is it. That is all I remember. That is all I can think of. So I'm sitting there thinking, you know, I'm going to die. I eventually get on the shore. My stomach is cut to shreds. My arms, my fingertips especially, are ripped to shreds. So they pick me up and they carry me to the car. No hospital. Don't need that. Could be infected with all kinds of slimy goo. Who cares? Sprayed, oh god, what is that stuff? Like, you know that stuff that your mom used to pour on your cuts and it bubbled? No. And it burned like... Really? I have some. I'm gonna
go look real quick.
Breaking the fourth wall, entertain the people while I'm gone.
You know, guys... okay. One time in the ocean. First time in the ocean. You know, I said I'm not afraid of anything. Alright, so we're out in the ocean, having fun. We were at Florida. And I'm sitting there. It's starting to get deeper. And I'm a big, like, nature nut and stuff like that. So I'd watch Discovery Channel and everything. Shark Week. Amazing. So I'm watching Shark Week, and they said when it's muddy, yeah, sharks are around. So it was muddy that day. I was scared shitless, so I'm like, all right, I'll go out into the water. And I go out in the water, something touches my foot, I fucking ran right straight to shore, ended out being a starfish. I looked like a dumbass. End story.
Hydrogen peroxide! That's
There
it.
you go.
Okay, so I'm in the car. My mom goes to, like, CVS or something, buys hydrogen peroxide, pours it on all my open wounds, burns like a motherfucker, but I'm full of adrenaline, so I don't feel a goddamn thing. And, she wraps it up, and we go into McDonald's. I'm getting wrapped up in the middle of, we park in the van that we rented. We park, you can't do this right.
Nope.
Oh!
I got caught, man. Yeah, no, I'm dead.
Parked in a van in the parking lot, get wrapped up, hydrogen peroxide, wrap me up in bandages, and I go to McDonald's, and had a great time. Then we went to Disneyland Arcade. It's like a 3-story building of arcade machines. Beautiful. Arcades everywhere. Pay once, get in, free, everything. Every video game you can play in there. Not like console games, but any arcade game. It's all up in there. And so it was really cool. You have to scan your thumb to get in. I didn't have a thumbprint to offer them, because it just got ripped off by barnacles in the middle of the ocean. So anyways, that's the reason why I'm terrified of the ocean. I already told you the reason why I'm terrified of clowns, and I have no real reason to be terrified of space. It originated because I was terrified of black holes, because I thought that they would just rip me to shreds. Like, literally, I thought they would, like, peel me apart inch by inch in a split second, which technically may be true. We don't know. We don't know what black holes do, per se. But I looked into black holes, I learned what they really do, and I learned that, like, not a big deal. Because, like, right now, the Milky Way is orbiting a black hole. There's a giant black hole in the center of our galaxy. Right. Black holes don't suck you in. That's not how black holes work. They're a small quantity of infinite mass, almost. Well, not infinite mass, of great mass. It's a very small, almost. I think they said maybe even an atom size. Well, some can be bigger, but it's an infinitely dense. That's what they said. Infinitely dense object, and if our sun, like, besides the supernova and freezing to death, if our sun turned immediately into a black hole right now out of nowhere, we would just orbit it.
All right.
We wouldn't get pulled into it because it would have the same. It would have the same mass and gravitational pull as the sun at this distance. But if we got too close, if we breached the event horizon, we would get. That's the part where the gravity becomes too massive, that's when it starts pulling. But if you're outside of the event horizon, it doesn't have enough gravitational pull to really affect you. And the way that works is, like, right now, your whole body is being affected by gravity, but the gravity relative to your head and your feet are relatively the same, so it doesn't rip your legs off while letting your head fly into space. When you come past the event horizon, the gravity between your feet and your head would be so great that it would be like one Earth is pulling your head and two Earths are pulling your leg. And the further you get in, the stronger that mass gets. And so the more you get pulled. And then eventually, they call it spaghetti because they think that your body would just infinitely stretch into atoms and then just go into the black hole.
Interesting.
So, that's how black holes work, kids. Science is fun, physics is funner. What's the symbol of the day? What did we do?
Okay.
I don't know what we did, but
point up again. No, it's gotta be something different. There we go. Joy. Yeah.
All right, that'll be it for this time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and don't punch your baby. I
want to.
Well, I mean, if people are gonna watch our video, we gotta have a good message at the end of it of don't punch a baby. Like, at every like, it'll be Snapple facts. Like, duh, don't do that. But, like, don't put a baby in an oven. Not a good idea.
I'm making baby cakes.
Making baby cakes? Alright, anyways, guys, the whole like and subscribe thing that everybody does that I don't want to. Yeah, the cliche of like and subscribe. It really does help out. But thanks for watching, and this guy poops fire. So, bye.